What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie, and welcome to the channel Thrift-Onfire, and potentially welcome back to the channel Thrift-Onfire. I've been away for a good 10 days, maybe 11 or 12. Who's counting, though? It's been a really good time. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely can. I had posted lots of stuff from Disney, baseball games we went to, enjoying the sunshine in Florida. It was a really nice getaway. I had a lot of fun with my wife. That was our Christmas gift to each other, so we had to wait a little while to cash in, but it was definitely worth it. Yeah, I had my store in vacation mode, so we're going to pull orders from eBay. So these are things that sold while I was on vacation. And then the Saturday before I flew back home, which we didn't get actually home until Tuesday. So if you're watching this today, it comes out Wednesday. Yesterday I got back home and I pulled some orders. That's what you're going to see in this video. It's the first half of my orders. Actually pulled another round of orders this morning, which will be a totally different video, which I know, I'm talking about what date is today in my life right now might be a little bit different from you, but essentially I pulled about 40 orders in total. We're going to see about 20 in this video and potentially around 20 in the next video, I think. So it did, sales were good. Lots of eBay sales. When I turned Posh Sidekick or Posh Tools back on, which is Posh Sidekick and cross listing, I instantly got some Poshmark sales, so that's part of this as well. The other thing I always want to call it Posh Sidekick still, but Sidekick Tools did for me is while I was away, even though my store was in vacation mode, it was delisting 10 items on eBay every single day and relisting them as new items without me doing anything. I really credit that to a lot of traction, because I wasn't doing anything. I was just enjoying some margaritas, some quality food, the occasional beer, and just having a good time. And all this stuff is working in the background. And when I turned it back on Saturday before we came back home, turning back on my Poshmark and all that stuff too, sales did happen as well. So you see me pull some Poshmark orders here, some Depop orders, and some eBay orders. Also, if you didn't see my mystery box pull, you can look for that. I did a $150 mystery box when we were at a spring training game. You can watch that video on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or on TikTok. If you didn't see what I pulled, definitely check that out as well. That was the only really content I released while I was on vacation. So if you didn't see that, check it out, and let's pull some orders. Kicking off this round of orders with a Depop sale, and it's this shirt right here. I already pre-pulled this one. It's Kill Switch Engage. We got $49.99 USD for this one. It came from the $800 clothing buy. It was pretty decent, actually. I was going to keep this one for myself, and it wound up being too boxy, so I did sell it. $49.99 USD plus shipping. Now we're going to move to Poshmark.com. I think we got $29 for these little pigs here. Super cute. Some MCM piglets. I picked this up at a garage sale. I forget how much I paid for them, but I feel about $5 Canadian for these ones. So we're getting $27 USD. Right now we're looking for a tote bag. We sold a tote bag on Poshmark.com as well. It looks like for $8 USD. It's a Justin Bieber. I assume it's on top right here. I can see it. Shouldn't even have to pull this one down. $8 USD. This was also from the $800 clothing buy. These were there, so I picked them up. He said, hey, do you ever sell these? I'm like, yeah, I pick them up at the bins. They do sell. Not for a lot of money, but they definitely still do sell, eventually, so that's not too bad. Next, we're going to move on over to Poshmark.ca. It looks like we're after a Nickelback t-shirt, $25 Canadian for this one. Supposed to be in the VH. I've got a couple Nickelback shirts, so I might have to take a better look here in a second to make sure I do have the right one. But yeah, we'll grab it. Looks like, is it this one? We'll double check. I don't feel like it is that one. I'll throw the right one up on screen. That's Hoobastank. Make sure we have this one. Anyway, I'll verify that I have the right one. If not, I'll grab the right one. Shouldn't be too far down here. Anyway, although, it's another Nickelback shirt. I think it's this Nickelback shirt. I'll throw the right one up on screen. It's one of these two. $25 Canadian for that. Last thing we're going to pull for Poshmark.ca still is a Steve Funko. So these came from the half off, 50% off day at Goodwill. Paid around $3 for these ones, and I'm getting $30 Canadian for this Steve. Alrighty, let's get these ones cleared out of here. Next round of orders, and we're going to start off with some Poshmark orders, some more Poshmark Canada orders actually. American Eagle jeans. These are women's size 0 skinny jeans. I think we got 20, no, sorry, not 20, not even close. So $17 Canadian for these ones. We might be Might be lucky enough to have them on top here. Let's see if these are the right ones. Yeah, I'm pretty certain these are the right ones. Okay, $17 Canadian for these guys. Would have picked these up. I'm just gonna leave them right here. Would have picked these ones up at the Goodwill bin, so only paid a couple of dollars for them. $17 Canadian, you know, not too bad. As you can see, I don't pick up a ton of jeans anymore, but they do all sell over time if they're decent enough brands for sure. WWE John Cena t-shirt, $26 Canadian for this one. It's supposed to be in the clothing too bin. I think this one came from the $100 clothing buy as well, so probably paid about $5 for this type of graphic tee, I would think. You know, it was part of that $800 clothing buy, so not exactly sure because we just bought a whole bunch of clothes for $800. If you recall, if you haven't seen that video, I will do my best to link it down below. Could be further down than I'm thinking. Actually not, it's just to the side here. Here it is, the John Cena, pardon me, t-shirt here. Like I say, I believe that was 26. I think maybe it said 27, but I think 26. I'll throw the right numbers up on screen. We're obviously trying to do a slightly different format just to speed up order pulling a little bit. So, you know, I'm going to make some mistakes here for sure. Notre Dame t-shirts. Now we're moving on to eBay.com here. Notre Dame t-shirt supposed to be in the vintage, the VH, which is Vintage Hauler, which is my buddy. It's named after his Instagram here. Shout out Scott. Although I don't think Scott watches the channel. Or if he does, it's news to me. It's supposed to be in here. Say it's this one right here. Notre Dame football. Right there. $17. I think in 97 cents. If I wrote it down right. So I'll throw it up on screen, obviously, like I said, as well. For this guy as well. Let's toss this bin back. And it looks like, oh, NES, which is going to be not the video game, but Never Ending Story. It's a CED video disc, so it's going to be in here. See if we can find it. Well, it might be down here quite a ways. Near in the bottom. It's the very bottom one. But anyway, regardless, there it is, The Never Ending Story. If you haven't seen this movie, where have you been? This is an older movie. It's a great movie. Pretty cool for sure. Now we're looking for $17 Canadian. This is also eBay.com. I know this is eBay.ca because I haven't moved all my hats over to .com yet. It's supposed to be over here. We're looking for a Team Canada hat. It's a red hat, so shouldn't be too awful to find. I think right there. I will verify that this is the right hat. If I do have the wrong hat, I will obviously come back and get the right hat. But I'm pretty sure this is a red Team Canada hat. Let's get this round of orders out here. Let's pull another round of orders. I don't know a lot about these boots still. I picked them up at 50% off at Goodwill, okay? Right here, Vescal or whatever the brand is. Gore-Tex Skywalker boots. Picked them up in half off day. Wound up getting, so I paid about $4 and change roughly. Wound up getting, I think, $35.98 for these boots. Happy about that. We also sold a Brother cartridge for $22 USD. I don't know which drawer exactly the remaining Brothers are in. Number 15 with a bear on it. It's this guy right here. Okay, you know, we are getting down. We don't have a lot of them left. And I don't think they're that easy to find. I just stumbled into those last year at Salvation Army. Didn't pay much for the whole box. We made a ton of money off of these little embroidery cartridges here. Okay, what do we got next? WW, $15. I think this is, what would WW be? Oh, Wonder Woman. Okay, so this is a comic. I'm going to have to pull it from up here. I'll throw it up on screen. I'm going to pull it off camera because I'm not sure which one it is at the second, but I know I got $15 Canadian for it. All the comics that are still up here, there's some there and some there, are all listed still on eBay.ca. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but like I said, I'll throw up on screen, $15 Canadian for that one. We did sell another hockey card as well. This one, I took an offer of $8 USD for it. Okay, I have this one still up on my phone. It's pretty interesting. Sean Lafton or whatever, and Booney Jenner. I'm not sure who either of those guys are, which is why it's probably an $8 card. It's a pretty cool card, though. That's kind of what it looks like. Okay, that came from the $4,000 card buy as well. One more thing to pull. What was the last thing here? Oh yeah, Star Wars CED. Hopefully this one's closer to the top. I did see it as I was flipping through. I had two of these ones. We already sold the other one. I would think, except for the fact that I mixed it all up, it would have been closer to the top. That's right there. That's because hopefully it's not completely at the bottom, but there it is. Star Wars CED. This is the second one that I sold. $21 I think and change for this. All right, let's get these guys out of here. On to the next round. I had to go in the house and grab this one. This is a starter New York Rangers bag. This came from the $800 clothing buy. Actually pulled $80 USD for this one. I think that's pretty good, to be honest. We're gonna move on over to a video game. This is NBA Jam for the Super Nintendo. I got these games just crammed in here at the moment. NBA Jam. Am I just missing it? Oh yeah, I am just missing it. It's right on top. I think $19. I'm gonna have to come back and straighten those out. Obviously, $19 and change on this guy right here. Not too bad. This came from a video game lot I bought recently. Looks like we sold a George Springer bobblehead right here. We're gonna, I keep clearing the top shelf off, so that's a good thing. So I actually bought this from the antique mall that I go to, or that I have a booth at. I said to the owner, he had this there, and I'm like, hey, I don't think I have that one. Turns out I did. So I think I paid, I don't know if I paid $10 or $20 Canadian. Either way, I was buying it for myself. I wound up having this one, so I listed it online and we got $39.99 USD. So I at least doubled my money. I don't remember what it gave me exactly, but $40 US, pretty good considering I paid a max of $20 Canadian. Like I said, it was going to be for me, and I wound up selling it because I actually already had it and I didn't even realize it. A lot of DS games. I don't know how many's in this lot, but I think they're in a little bag. I'll throw it up on the screen, probably like 7 or 8. Relisted this lot of games. It's nothing special. You can see some like pets games and whatever. Just some pretty basic stuff. $20 US for these ones. I had them for quite a long time, honestly. What else do we have? A Kansas City Royals hat here. This is a green hat here I got, I think, from that private buy I did not too long ago. I think it's going to be in here. It's back here. It's a corduroy style hat. It is Kansas City Royals, although, you'd have to know it. That is what it is, because clearly it doesn't look like it with the colorway and the font and everything, but a pretty cool hat. I think I didn't get a lot for this one. What did I get total? This hat looks like it went for about $15 USD. Not too bad, really. Let's get this stuff out of here. So when I got home from vacation, I basically put all my stuff away and got things in order in the house. Then I came out here right away and I shipped the first 20 orders, which you just seen. That was just because I didn't want to be overwhelmed on what was my Wednesday, which would be, the next video you see, that will be the second half of these orders. I didn't want to be overwhelmed and have to ship this all at once. So even though I just got home from vacation and I would have liked to just relax, I decided it was a better idea to ship about half. And then the next day, which was for me today, I shipped the other half of the orders. Now, I think right now, I don't know that I'm going to be sourcing a ton. I say that, and I did pick up something today at a Goodwill. So I dropped all this stuff off in this video and the next video already at Stout Express. So I've got all my stuff. I'm all caught up, as far as my reselling stuff. All my eBay stuff's dropped off and shipped. Poshmark, Depop. I'm caught up on everything. I don't know that I'm going to run out and start listing right away. Right before I left, I got through basically most of my death pile, so I don't really have anything new to list, really, but I don't know that I'm looking for anything new right now. I'm just going to cherry pick things that are really good when I'm out and about. Today I picked up a Team Canada hockey jersey at my local Goodwill, and I picked up a couple items from my booth, but I'm going to be very picky about what I pick up here up until the beginning of April. I'm going to really rework my store a little bit more. I think I'm going to start moving more of my stuff to eBay.com. I'm just going to not worry about what's going on, with the potential of tariffs and all that still. I was hoping to be, it to be more clear when I got home, but it's just not clear, and I don't really want to flood my store with a bunch of new inventory. I might as well try to rework what I already have up until the beginning of April, or until we know kind of what's going on a little better. So I'm not going to be sourcing a ton until garage sale season. Probably I'm going to rework inventory, and when I am out picking inventory, I'm only going to pick up top tier stuff. That's the plan. Anyway, who knows? Things change on a daily basis. Somebody might call me up tomorrow and say, hey, do you want to do this private pick? And I might buy a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't even aware that was going to fall into my lap. And that's happened plenty of times in the past as well. So anyway, I think I'm going to end this one right here. I'm really happy to get back on YouTube and get a video up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. You know, it's a little bit different of a format. If you made it this far, also thank you so much. It's a little bit different of a format. I was trying to figure out a way to sort of speed up the process. Sometimes when I do a lot of start and stop when I'm filming clips, it really slows down the shipping process. So let me know if you like kind of what I changed up here. I was just pulling 5 things, then I was shipping 5 things, and I was doing it again. It just was not so much start and stop for me when I'm actually shipping. It just really helped me out a little bit. Hopefully it didn't take away too much from the video, or maybe it added a little bit to the video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like videos like this one. Please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content when I see you guys soon.